Hi everyone, and welcome. Well, apologies about the camera. It is pulsing, as you can see. It does not want to focus. Come on. And yes, that's my hand, and it still won't focus. So today I wanted to show you something that I'm up to. Not just my hand. Basically, I've got stuck between projects. I've got a really detailed commission, and I've got some fun stuff going on. But I need a break from both because I'm starting to burn out. So I went down my local shop and I bought myself, I spent a huge amount of money. I spent a whole 50 pence on this. I went and got this. Come on, camera. Now I think I'm just about old enough to do it. I'm not, I'm not sure. I might not be, but I think it's going to be a difficult one, I must say, to colour in. So let's bring the camera down. It might focus a bit better if I do that. So yes, I have a colouring book. The reason I went for a 50 pence colouring book is it's cheap, cheerful, doesn't matter what I do to it, and I can mess around and, well, yeah, mess around big time. The images inside are really simple, which is pretty good actually, because that's what I wanted. I wanted simple images. There's all sorts from like weapons through to a day and a night for a night, adventures. This dog's recurring, dogs, frogs, crocodiles, going to war. The book's actually quite good. If you wanted to sit with a child and do storytelling, it would be a really good storytelling book because you can make up stories around the characters. So I just thought it was brilliant, and there's a lot of pages. Seriously, a lot of pages. And for 50 pence, brilliant. What does it actually say? I don't even think it actually says how many. No, it doesn't actually say how many pages it's got, but it's got a fair few. See? So what am I going to do with a book like this? What can I do? Am I going to sit there and colour it with my expensive pencils? Maybe, maybe not. I didn't actually buy it to colour it. I bought it to play with it. So I'm taking these simple images and I'm going to make them a bit more elaborate. So I started one, I couldn't help myself because I ended up having so much fun. And so here's my first image that I'm going through. Like I said, I don't know why this is fun, but it is. It's giving my brain a refresh. In fact, I am honestly recommending doing this. It is, I don't know, there's just something, I can't describe it. So this knight originally didn't have any chainmail on his legs. So what I've done is I've mapped in and started to put in chainmail. I've put detail in these little footsies. I've put detail into the skirt, if you like, and into the suit of armour itself. I'm working out the face. I'm in two minds to actually do it as a monster face, so it's not really kind of demonic looking, or to do a grid, which I might stick with, and then maybe do that one as a monster face. We'll see how it goes. Then I'll add in more detail over here, add in plate armour. I've added in little lines here and there, and I'm just having a real play around. I've mapped out in pencil first, so I can change my mind. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys, it is well worth having a go, getting a really cheap, really cheap, simple colouring in book. Not for the colouring in, unless you really want to. Cute. But simply for the chance to manipulate something. Because at the end of the day, sometimes when you want to refresh your brain and get going and get your motivation back, you just need something that is very fun, very relaxing, and that gets you thinking in a different way. So for me, this sort of thing, I've never actually done it before. I've seen loads of YouTubers like, oh, let's take this, is it Thomas Kincaid? All the Disney books and redesign them and colour them and all of that. I've seen all of that and I thought, it's not really my sort of thing. I don't want to go near Disney. I don't like Disney, so I'll pass on that. And in fact, actually, I'm finding, I think, more fun with this because I can manipulate it more. I'm not bound by a story that's already been told. This is like, you can imagine what's going on. It's much more free range. And free range, should I say. I mean, some of the designs are really goofy. There's that horse. Yeah, these horses. He hasn't even got an eye. Poor Dobbin. So I might change that horse into a different creature. And there's an even funnier one in it. Yeah, this one. Oh my god. So that one. Oh, I can add some horns. I can add some spikes. I can change the nostrils. I could change the mouth. There is so much you can mess around with in this. And for 50p. Hey. And the nice thing is, even just doing this, it's giving me more motivation to actually do my commissions and do the more serious stuff. Because I'm in the right mindset. And in fact, I'm going to keep this book and probably do like a bit each day and use it as a warm-up exercise. So before I start my main work, I'll do, say, 10 minutes of warm-up. And this will be that warm-up. And I can do really anything with it. And that way I'm in the right mindset to draw. And when you're in the right mindset to draw, you create better, you concentrate better, and your artwork looks a lot better. I can't work out what's happened here. It's like his arms are everywhere. I mean, some of the line weights are different, but I can go through and fix that. That's not a hard thing to fix. And just adding simple things like rivets. Huge difference. I mean, it looks a little bit scrappy where I've got all of the pencil lines and stuff, but as I remove them, it'll grow and look better and better and better. See, I can even put plants in here. Doesn't have to be super detailed or anything. It can just be there. So let's quickly tidy up that little area. Already just adding those bits in has changed the cartooniness of the image. It's given it a bit more depth as well. And things like line weights, I can change areas, make them darker, make them lighter, and that will completely change the image. I can even add hatching. Just with a couple of simple lines. So it's a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh. But yeah, if you go to a cheap shop and you see one of these little 50p or £1 colouring in books, I definitely recommend it. It's a fun exercise. Even my phone agrees. It's a fun exercise and it just helps relax your mind. I mean, some bits I'll probably have to do quite a lot of work on, like this headdress, which technically would be horsehair. But just by working on the different line weights, I should be able to change that and turn it into something more realistic. So yeah, I just thought I'd share this idea and definitely recommend it. So, till next time, all the best everyone, and happy drawing to you all.